Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm between Jason, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Right on. So, how was your week off on vacation?
Well, yeah, it was good. It was good, as good as it can be for an old guy,
Right.
aches and pains and flu and, get it all out of the way while you're,
Yeah. So it's always best to get all your medical problems when you're on your vacation.
yeah, you only get 7 days a year. You might as well pack everything in that 7 days. You know what I mean?
Well, absolutely.
Right.
Speaking of packing it in, or Motley Crue's fan base is pissed off.
They are. What's going on? What's up with them?
But why?
Yeah.
That's a double-sided question. Why are they pissed off about it? Okay, so apparently the new song "Gods of War" is not going over well with people.
It's not?
No,
Oh.
not with at least
the old school fans,
right? Yeah. So I basically figured it out. All the people who've seen him 10 times, sure you'll get the people that see him 11 and 12, but if you've seen him 10 times, it's not like you're going to go to the show necessarily. You've already seen them. I saw my best Motley Crue show, and they're never going to top that performance.
Right.
So I'm going to go see them live again because I have the best fucking Crue concert ever that I saw. And, and forever it shall be that memory.
Yeah.
But, the younger cats are going to see him. They're used to track play and other stuff, and Vince was caught away from the mic, and there was backup vocals, and there's some other things. He fell on stage this week. Seems like they're having a rough one, but I don't know. What do you guys think about the old Motley Crue? Now, I love Motley Crue. Roger!
Hey, did you see what Raj said? You see what our buddy said to us?
You guys Balder?
Hell yeah.
Here, there you go. I'll put on my hairpiece. Oh, do you like my hairpiece?
Raj, where you been, man? We were just talking about you before the show. I said, I hope Raj jumps on here. We've been worried about you, man. You've been AWOL.
I said he'll show up since we're live,
Yeah.
And we figured out we can also react to pre-taped episodes. And we have some cool guests coming up, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Stay
tuned, Raj.
Right, stay tuned. So, another announcement. So, yeah, Creativity Talking is now 7 days a week. Yeah, we can annoy you daily, starting with Monday Metal with me and Metalhead Fred, and then me and Jason take over the driving duties on Blues Day, where we listen to some blues, new or old. And then, of course, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Jason and I are doing the tunage, and of course, Saturday nights are our interview show. When we don't have interviews like tonight, Vince and Jason are just the washed up geniuses,
and we'll always be.
Yeah, and that's okay. We got that from a troll, and we love that name. So and of course, Sunday now, where you can have little snippets of what we talked about the night before on Creativity Talking Shorts. So. So that's what's up.
May the shorts be with you.
CB and Jason are washed up geniuses.
That letter was from Sting. I think Sting sent us that letter.
That letter was from Stank. Roger, I've been busy.
Yeah.
I've introduced bandmate to 61 new reactors, 12 in the last 6 days. I've broken the YouTube algorithm. Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Your loyalty should always be with us, sir. Just kidding.
There can only be one, Raj.
There's a couple other channels I've noticed that have started to react to almost every single song that we react, and
nice.
So that's kind of fun.
That's awesome.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, it's a good what's the old saying?
I don't know.
Copy.
No, but hey, whatever. More power to you. So yeah, Motley Crue. What do you think's going on?
Well, I mean, come on. We're as old as they are. Well, they got us by a couple years, but we all been around for a long time, and I mean, I'm just happy. Hey, all these guys, as long as they want to do it, because come on, like this place.
Yeah, hey, I love Motley Crue, but you know what I mean. So
It's like, well, I'm gonna keep doing it, or I'm gonna just sit on my ass. Well, that might not be in the cards for everybody. So, with that being said,
yeah,
there is a natural art to these things. I mean, as we know, as we were talking about, the body, the voice, you name it, things change. You can't do things the way you used to, and
for sure.
begs the question, at what point do you keep going?
It's weird. Like, so I've watched a few of their live shows, on YouTube and stuff, and recently, it just seems like Tommy Lee's hiding in the back. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking Tommy Lee. I mean, he's not lit up like he
Yeah.
normally is. It's like a darker lighting
Okay.
thing,
Yeah.
so who knows what's going on. But we love Tommy, of course.
Oh, absolutely. What a
I
drummer.
mean, everyone,
Yeah.
we're big fans of the Crue, but
Yeah, we love the Crue, man. Always did.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw shade, man. I've been a huge fan since I was in 6th grade or 5th or something like that. You know what I mean? But I also noticed too, now that we're all in our 50s and 60s and some of these bands are, even older, there's some guys that still got it, and they're going strong and good for them. And there's some guys that, they're struggling here and there. So, I mean, who am I to tell them what to do? But it's just, yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad to see, but it's normal. I mean, it's a normal progression of things. So, if they still love doing it, and people can kind of cut them a little slack, then I mean, hey, a little grace. They gave us a lot of good years. I mean, a lot of good times. So,
Oh, absolutely. And I've drank in many fifths, and I plead the fifths on many fifths. I'm drinking on the fifth, pleading the fifth.
Right. I think, and as we know too, in this internet age, I mean, the people kind of get the harsh critic ass on a lot too, and it's like it's not always fair. I mean, the guys do the best they can do. Still trying to give you a good show, give you something to come out for and have a good time. So,
totally. I mean, they're out there. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I just find it interesting, but yeah. Vinny Appice was a great guest. That was last week's show. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
A chance to watch it or no?
Yeah, I didn't get to finish watching the whole thing, but yeah, I'm definitely will. Yeah.
That was funny and busted.
I saw the beginning where he busted Fred right off the get-go. That was great.
I hold up the sign. Appice.
Yeah, that made it because it was like the spotlight was on Fred. Like, you should have known, Fred.
Yeah. And I told him beforehand too. I'm like,
we love Fred. He's a good sport, man. I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And next week, what's that you say?
Yeah.
Michael
Sweet
Striper.
Mm-hmm.
Will be on the show, and we're stoked about that for sure.
Yeah, another band we've been into since way back.
God,
yeah.
I remember it was the van that did it. The van and the superhero outfits. I'm like,
yeah.
Ray had it in his album collection, So
yeah. Like, who's this?
I'm like, who's it? I'm like, right on. Listened to it, loved it. Had no idea that they're supposedly labeled a certain way. I'm like, they're just fucking kick ass.
You know what got me, and still to this day. I mean, it was as a young guitar head, man. It was the guitar sound, man.
Dude, it was like a Van Halen sound with dual guitars.
Yeah,
with the guy singing kind of like Jeff Tater,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The big falsetto, high. It ticked all the boxes for me, man. Back in the day, still does.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We talk about Michael Striper constantly on this show. So
I just went and saw him with my son. 4, 5, 6 months ago, something like that. Yeah.
He's back. ATL Roger.
Bandmate fan. ATL's here.
Right on.
Cool.
Excellent. So yeah, we still got to try to get those guys. Yeah. So also we have coming up. I'm just gonna tell you what the rest of the month looks like. So so Michael Sweet next week. The following week, Chris Slade from AC/DC.
And The Firm with Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the following week, Carmine a piece. So yeah, the next month is looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions for those legends? Please let us know. We'll ask them, and definitely tune in for those. But yeah, speaking of voice issues, and Vince, I have noticed is enunciating like the recent shows I've watched.
Yeah.
He's clearly enunciating rather than letting the consonants slide.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So then I just
You
watched.
think maybe he's working with a coach or something?
He should be.
Yeah.
I mean, every performer that sings should be working with the coach. That's just part of the gig. You know what I mean? Once you get past 30 years old, man, you should.
Sure. Yeah.
In my opinion, or even before that.
Hey, ATL said he's actually been to Tattletales.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Girls, girls, girls. Oh yeah, that was funny. The job I had at the apartments. Susie across the way who danced at the dollhouse.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Okay, Vince, you're not a creep." She's like, "Do you want to?"
That's what she thought.
Yeah. She's like, "Do you want to come over and critique the dances? The girls all have to have new dances every week." And they're like, "And we'll buy you a pizza, a 12-pack of beer,
Hey.
and an eighth of weed."
Oh.
I'm like, right on. So I legitimately like Pebbles and Bambi and like these bubbles.
Heather.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. That's my ex-wife's name, but no, she wasn't.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Nice.
That was a total accident. That was
right. Uh-huh. But yeah, so that's just interesting. And then you just not everyone can continue on that level.
Right.
Like I just watched the Bon Jovi 6 or 4-part documentary, 6 hours long. So yeah, 4-part.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess John's starting to struggle a little bit. I heard.
He had surgery and all that. Yeah, I mean, he was singing off key and he was having issues, I guess, for a few years, and then COVID hit and all that shit. Then he had some surgery, but I'm not going to spoil it all. Yeah. So, pretty interesting peek on the inside. And of course, it's from John's perspective because that's his band. He's the boss. You know what I mean? Still a band, but yet he's the boss. And then, so speaking of Carmine, Cactus has a new album coming out, and that's where he's going to come out and promote that. And there's a bunch of guest stars on there. Joe Bonamassa. The list is ridiculous.
D.
Snyder, yeah, we're going to react to that next week.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I've heard the D. Snyder song already. It's fucking killer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be reacting to a D. Snyder guest appearance on Blues Day with Walter Trout.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, D's on a tear, man. I'm liking his voice. I've always liked D. Snyder. I've always liked the way he's great front man. And dude, he just sounds better and better.
Yeah, he's got to be in his 60s right now. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, he's in good shape. He never partied, didn't drink.
Right.
Family guy. And great attitude and a PMRC destroyer along with Frank Zappa, of course.
Yeah, that's back when people actually wanted
Ryan Sanchez. Yeah. Ryan Sanchez says, "Sup, everybody?
What's happening?"
Ryan, how you doing, man? Let's see what's going on. Let's see. I'm gonna smoke in a second. All right, Roger, roll it up, buddy. I got one. Let me know. I'll light one up with you. It's actually Tattletale, but potato.
ATL asked about a Bandmade stream. Man, we would love to do that. I mean, if you're talking about having them guest, that would be killer. Although there's maybe some language.
Could be language barriers there. But
Yeah,
still
yeah,
try, absolutely.
sure, yeah,
You know, we'd love to talk about them, of course.
absolutely.
Let's see. And also, Jason, your addiction has worsened. I've heard for the bass,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, can't put it down these days, man.
right?
Yeah,
Basses are just flocking to your hands like.
yeah. The weekly, there's a couple a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what have you been playing this week since you're?
Everything, man. Just my brother and I got this. We're pounding beers in the garage. I give him the phone, man. He just throws songs at me, and I just on the fly
Yeah.
finding a key, finding the bass line, the notes, and just doing what I can do. Some I'm killing. Some I'm like, okay, I got half of it. I got to go back in and figure other parts out. But it's great, man. It's good fun.
Right. All right. All right.
Yep. I played a lot years ago, and it's been, I've probably been just playing guitar for the last 5 or 6. So,
Yeah.
but it's all coming back, And this old BC Rich that I scored this week, man, so good.
Yeah.
It
I
is
like
so
the
good.
headstock on there.
Yeah.
It's got the old school BC Rich look.
Yep. 1983 Eagle, and man, what a comfortable, fast neck on that thing. And I'm flying around for sure.
Right on. Right on.
Yep.
Right on. Right on. Right on. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I was wondering what addiction you were referring to. I was like,
yeah, which one? Which one in particular?
Yeah.
Talking about here. Okay. So also this happened this week. Our buddy Austin Moe. Oops.
Yeah.
He.
There's Jeff Keith.
Yeah. He played at Jeff Keith's ride for. Hold on. Of course, the page refreshed. I had it up there. He had one of those rides. What was it? It was hold on.
Like a charity deal or something?
Yeah, Jeff Keith's Ride for Reason reunion this weekend. So
Cool.
Austin played there.
Nice.
Yeah. There's Austin Moe. If you haven't listened to his music yet, go check him out on YouTube. Definitely go buy some of his tracks or his albums. And really cool guy on top of it.
Yeah.
Really good player and got a good head on his shoulders.
Yep.
He will be big one day like a Joe Bonamassa.
Yeah, he's a great player, man.
Yeah. And yeah, Joe Bonamassa is another guy that constantly just plays and plays.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we got Bratfest coming up in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're going up to see Rudy.
Yeah, gonna hang out with Rudy and
The boys are quiet, right?
Johnny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go hang out up there. Don't know if we're gonna be able to go both days because Paralandria is playing the day before. Depends on what's going on, and then but they're also playing, continuing the weekend at some smaller venues in Wisconsin. So maybe we might be able to hit them on the way back. But we shall see. So if you see me and Metalhead Fred out there at Broadfest, stop and say hi.
Hey, when's Pierogi Fest, huh?
Pierogi Fest?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could let you know if you're that interested in
I love saying it, man. Pierogi Fest. That's great, man.
Right?
I get it. I mean, I get it's
What
totally,
time start, you say, Jason? The 30th annual Pierogi Fest will take place July 26th, 27th, and 28th. The festival hours are 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday, July 26th, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, July 27th. and 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, July 28th.
Awesome.
It's a 30th annual Pierogi Fest.
I mean, I know it's like, to your area up there, it's a thing, but I mean, from the outside looking in, I guess, number one, it's the word pierogi,
They used to have a thing called Taste of Chicago. Well, they still do, but it sucks.
Yeah.
It was, oh, dude, it ran for like 12 days or something.
Oh, damn.
And it was just, you could get any kind of food. And then, Chicago Blues Fest used to be incredible, man. And then it got corporate and it just ruined it.
Yeah. No, I think I just love, like Bratfest, Pierogi Fest. I love when they just take like a food and make an event around it. I think it's fantastic. I'd like to see more of it myself,
No, totally. And Blues Fest just became too like homogenized public,
Yeah.
Oh, blues. And it's like, no, man,
Yeah.
When you listen to blues, you got to testify. People fucking make noise and scream back at the fucking band and shit. There's like a whole bunch of shit that's going on when you see it, when you're at a real blues place,
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised in your area that they chose the pierogi over that god awful hot dog that you guys were so proud of. They didn't have like Wiener Fest. You know what I mean? Of course, I guess it doesn't roll off the tongue the way Pierogi Fest does.
Hey, everyone comes to Chicago to eat our wieners.
Right.
Portillo's. I ate there yesterday.
Nice.
Uh-huh. But Motley 22 Crüe says hello.
What's happening?
Hey, what's going on? What's your view on the new Crüe? On the new music? A lot of people are saying, and we're just discussing it. I don't know if it's true or not, but don't care, but we're just discussing it. Some people are claiming that the entire thing was done in AI. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Talent there to fucking record a fucking song. Why would they need AI?
Right.
But what do I know?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'd hope not. But yeah, they're having a little bit of a rough time of it.
Well, any publicity is good publicity though too. So,
right.
They're in the news, right? Good or bad. So.
Good news is good. Good news with
Gary Gnu.
Space Coasters, man. What a great
show. Yeah. Great Space Coaster. I used to be like pounding down some Count Chocula.
Nice.
Watching that, getting ready for school, man.
Yeah, the fancy cereal.
Oh yeah, Blueberry.
Cut out the back so you can put the mask on.
Yeah, Frankenberry. That was,
Nice.
It's no wonder I ended up diabetic, you know what I mean, later in life.
Hey, just give me the pound of sugar and a cup of milk.
Right.
But, all that stuff was good. I still like Life cereal. That was one of them. Yeah. Apple Jacks.
Frosted. Oh, yeah. Apple Jacks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. We always had the generic Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. It's all the same.
Right. Here, can I have some glucose-covered corn thing?
Right.
Have you watched Unfrosted or whatever it is?
No.
The Jerry Seinfeld movie?
No, I've never heard of it. I don't know about it.
So, yeah, it just came out. It's got every comedian under the sun. Bill Burr plays JFK. Like there's a whole bunch, like everybody's in this, and it's it's a farce, but it's it's about the battle between Post and Kellogg's.
Oh,
for the breakfast thing when they came out with the Pop-Tart.
Oh, right on.
Pop-Tart versus so it's like this whole
sounds funny
thing, but like every comedy legend is it like, dude, there's no every bit part is someone,
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Motley 22 Crüe says, but hearing the whole thing now, said when they released 30-second clip almost a year ago, it sounded promising, but hearing the whole thing now sounds very processed and uninspired. Definitely missing mixed guitar tone. I'm with you.
Yeah,
it's
a certain energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that raw, that like early, raw Crüe sound, man.
Right.
I know.
Totally. And what do you think about the covering Fight for Your Right to Party by Beastie Boys?
Who covered that?
Motley.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they did.
Their other, they haven't. I guess, yeah.
Huh. Well, I'll have to check it out. I couldn't say.
Yeah, but they play it live.
Yeah.
That's one of the new songs or whatever. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wonder how much. I mean, yeah, and Def Leppard's touring with. They're not touring with Crue after this. They did their 18-month, and then they're. How are they touring with? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard a studio version of it yet, but the live version is shite.
Shite.
Oh, that's shite. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? They should have stayed. How much money do you need?
Yeah, it seems. I mean, just.
I guess if they want to do it, that's fine. But of course it's fine.
As far as covering it, I mean, doing a cover tune, I think I could have picked a lot of better things than that personally, but
Like Tiny Bubbles.
Yeah, Don Ho, man.
Lawrence Welk.
Don needs some wind pumped back in his sails after all these years.
Don Ho.
Yeah.
He passed away years ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah. I got to see him when I was a kid.
You did?
Yeah, in Hawaii.
Nice.
Yeah. He was the shit, man.
He was Mr. Hawaii, right? Back in the day, man.
Tony Orlando just retired.
Tony Orlando's still around?
Dude, 84 or something like
Tony Orlando and Don, I remember that, man.
Yeah, Don, they came on for his last show and shit.
Yeah.
They were white hot.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they were huge when we were kids.
Yep. Captain and Tennille. How about them, man? Remember them?
Yeah, Motley 22 Crue says, I really don't understand their thinking. Even when they released Like a Virgin. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was a weird one, too. But, I get the tongue-in-cheek because it's them. You know what I mean? But,
yeah.
It would have been funny if they just would have put that little clip of it within another tune. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They always, I don't know. I like when bands do cover tunes, but that was.
I usually do if they do it, they do it well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they give it justice.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Hey,
Absolutely. Let's see here.
Now they should have done a Captain and Tennille tune, right? I mean.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
What was that?
Muskrat Love, huh?
Love will.
Love will keep us together. That's right. Yeah. Oh man, 70s was a weird time, man. It was a strange.
Oh, dude, that thing was cranking in my house. I mean,
oh
I was
yeah.
5, and then
Yeah.
My mom was into those guys too, and Freddie Fender and
Freddie Fender. Yeah. I'll be there and before the next teardrop falls. Right? Wasn't that his big hit?
Oh
yeah.
Before the.
The 70s country. Now that I'm older, and as a kid, you're just singing along to the radio, but now that I'm older and I look back and I listen to these songs lyrically now, I go, man, every song was about fucking back then. You know what I mean? In country, you know what I mean? They were a bunch of horny bastards, man. I mean, it was like the subject matter was just.
Dude, they all drank hard liquor like water.
Yeah. I mean, that was the.
Yeah, Eddie Albert was big in the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's all about popping pills and screwing in Nashville back in the day, I guess. Yeah.
Neil Diamond. That was like what my mom's stuff.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Neil.
What's the new comment here?
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
I think with the lack of materials they released in recent years, says Motley Crue, if you're going to only record 4 songs, it seems stupid to use one
on a useless cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason that I could see is the writing process wasn't really clicking.
They weren't signed to a record label until 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow, yeah.
So they're
Who?
without a label.
So who'd they go with?
Let me see.
Probably Frontiers or something, right?
Big Machine Records.
Big Machine, huh?
Nashville's Big Machine Records.
Hmm.
New label. Motley Crue announced new label and single. Sorry, whoops. Freudian slip.
Right.
But speaking of singers, Karabi's doing great. Dude, I love the Dead Daisies, man.
Oh, yeah, so good, man. Yeah, they got new record out now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, those guys are fun.
Yeah.
Faux show.
I'd love to have John on the show, man. That'd be great.
Oh, absolutely. Mr. Karabi. And of course, let's see, we haven't done this in a while. Where is it? The Soto Report.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah. Dude, that guy's constantly touring.
He's always working, man.
Yeah, constantly. And he's got a really great following in South America, man. He's always going back and forth to Brazil and right on. You know what I mean? He does a bunch of stuff. He does the Queen tribute show. He does, Jeff Scott Soto band. There's other. Dude, the guy's a fucking animal.
Yeah, he's always touring with Jason Bieler as well. Usually.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the man.
Oh yeah.
And remember what you do if you're ever feeling down in the dump. That's funny because I didn't know that's how it was going to appear.
Yeah.
On the show, that was kind of funny. But hey, Jason, what's going on? How's your latest build going?
You know what, man? I haven't really. I hate to say it, I haven't done anything in a while. I was really kind of hoping being off this week that I would get out there, but it didn't happen, man. Right. I mean, I was out there, but I wasn't working. I was drinking a little bit, but
hey, you're on vacation,
right? Yeah, but no, I still got a few that I need to put together. But of course, now I'm starting to think about doing a bass. So I need to get these other guitars done and out so I can start on bass stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And Gene Simmons' band is already out playing gigs.
Yeah.
He's doing in his set. He's doing a cover of Ace of Spades.
Oh wow.
Pretty good. Nice. Drummer singing it, and Gene's killing it on bass there.
Yeah.
Gene's having fun. Good for him.
Yep.
He just does it because he doesn't need the money.
Nah, it's something to do, man. Keep him going.
Yeah, totally. And of course, Alice still on tour.
Yep.
And Strauss got married. Nita Strauss.
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah.
So congratulations
on
that. Alice was in attendance, of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
now, her husband, who does he play for?
Lita Ford.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Take us to your leader. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we no longer sell weather balloons in our merch store, so sorry.
Right.
Apparently people get upset about that, but.
Yeah. Well. We're big fans of the weather.
Yeah.
Here at Creativity.
Sure. Whether you want to drink or not.
Yeah. Okay. I think I will.
Yeah. Fair weather. What's a fair weather fan? Or fair to Midland.
Right. Yeah.
What does that mean, Midland?
It means, you're not great, you're not bad, you're just somewhere in the middle there. Like, how you doing? Fair to Midland. Like I'm doing all right.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
At least that's my impression of that saying.
Motley 22 Crue says, I've been a huge Crue fan since '83 when I was 14. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, those too.
They're the soundtrack of my youth, but for a band that's been around for almost 45 years, their lack of material is very frustrating.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, and here's the whole thing. You know, no one wants, you know, dude, you got 2 weeks. You're going to do an album. You got 2 weeks to record your album. Here's your budget, which is almost nothing.
Yeah.
You know, they probably spend more than that to get their snare sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So they don't want to flip, you know. So who knows? I don't know. They've always been dysfunctional.
Yeah.
So that's what makes everything, you know. I don't know. I love Motley Crue.
Well, look, we're gonna have to see what they do, and you know, like we were saying, like, you know, 22 Crue saying, I mean, you know, us old timers have been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, are we
They've
going to
always
be disappointed?
And they continue to put on a good show, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we know you can't go back,
Right.
but we still love what we love too. So, you know, it's just one of those things.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Uh-huh. Yeah, so we don't have a guest this week, so the kitchen's kind of bare.
Yeah.
What have you been listening to this week?
Man, I've been all over the place. Like I said, with this bass playing stuff, I've been listening to stuff that I don't usually listen to just for bass lines, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I was sending you some crap this afternoon. I was playing some old Michael McDonald stuff, and right. And I'm not knocking that stuff. I was just digging back to some old like 70s and 80s things, looking for some funky shit, you know. And yeah, Bandmade, man, yeah, Misa. There's some bass lines there.
Mm-hmm.
Faux show.
Yeah, Wilson Pickett song earlier today.
Yeah, some good old Motown stuff. I was checking out, like we talked earlier, Hall of Flame. You know, I know we'd covered their one tune, and there was a second song. You know, everybody's releasing singles now, or at least a few until the record comes out. And I just happened to look.
It doesn't make sense to make albums anymore.
I know, right? Yeah, basically doing it for free. But yeah, I see the whole record's out, so I'm going to dive into that probably tomorrow. So far, I've dug everything I've heard. So
yeah, dude, like I said, that always fucking blew my mind. Bandmade. That always blew my mind. You know, when I worked on these huge videos, and I'm like,
yeah,
dude, they're gonna have to sell like fucking
tons of records
just to pay for this. 5 million albums just to pay for this video. Are you? What the God?
Oh no.
You know,
It's a different time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, and they're like, and they're just tired, man. They got one day off and they gotta fucking do the video.
A video, yeah.
You know, they just want to chill, but they're usually cool about it. But yeah, and it just makes them no money. Well,
no,
it sucks. A lot of their money away.
Yeah.
Back then with those major budgets and stuff.
Yeah, because it was like a running.
Yeah, now it's like, okay, here's your $10,000.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Right, yeah. If you got we'll give you $10,000 towards your record. It's like,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
What are we going to do the second week?
Right. Yeah. Wait. That was the cocaine budget back in
right. That was the hors d'oeuvres back then.
For the first 2 days in 1987.
Right.
No, it's totally different. It's amazing.
Yeah. And it's funny because back then we knew the bands were getting screwed, but it's even worse now. Like,
Dude, I don't know how they can do it.
Went a long way. Yeah. They pretty much fund it themselves and then hope they can make it up with merch and ticket sales. I mean, that's right. That's the new model.
Yeah.
Which it's a big gamble.
Totally.
Diesel's over $4 a gallon probably, or more in some areas, trying to fill up a tour bus that gets, I don't know, 6-7 miles a gallon probably.
And the cost of beef has gone up almost double.
You ain't shitting.
beef, it ain't what's for dinner.
Not anymore.
It's some tofu bullshit.
Now it's like white, spaghetti.
California tofu.
That's what's for dinner.
That's what's for dinner. And bugs.
And bugs. Yeah.
Flying cockroaches. That's what's for dinner.
Right.
With palmetto bugs, the Florida Air Force.
Yeah. Florida, hell, I've moved I probably got one watching us right now in South Carolina.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's like the state bird here too, man.
Is that it that I hear? Just like in the background, clipping some toenails.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, one night, man, and dude, my house is spotless, man. It's not even. It's like it's not a. There's nothing you can do. There's just so many around, and
right.
I was like dozing off, man. Like it was right on the edge of sleep, and all of a sudden, and I'm like, "The fuck was that?" You wait, and you're like, "Oh, I must have just been imagining it." You ever seen anybody come out of a bed so fast?
Right. You do like 3 karate kicks.
Oh, I was like a gymnast. You would have been proud of me, man. Then we did battle until I killed that bastard.
Nice. We did that. We can suit battle.
Right. Oh, that's the worst, though, man.
Sure wasn't the aliens?
It could have been. It could have been them.
I think it.
Did you say the Florida Air Force?
Yeah.
Oh, they were bad down there, man. That apartment we had. Oh, dude, I remember being on the bowl one time over there. That little bathroom we had by the front door. This was like what 40 years ago or something, man. I remember sitting there and there was that big mirror, and all of a sudden,
that bathroom with no fan was like fucking
100 degrees in there, man.
Oh my god! I'm surprised it wasn't didn't have salt on the walls. You know what I mean?
Dude, there was one crawling up the wall, man. That thing was like
oh my god,
size of a chihuahua, man. I was like, the hell is that?
The geckos I didn't mind, but
right, yeah, man, those things. So yeah, I needed like a damn wiffle ball bat to kill that thing.
Right. Inside was always outside. It's like okay.
Yeah.
Oh, more tile floor.
The good old days.
Back in the day. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, the old police helicopters hovering over the house. The neighbors having a shootout. I remember I was doing a Sabbath show in Miami. I came home, man. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. I crack a beer, put my feet up on the coffee table, and boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some entrepreneurs next door that were shooting at each other. It was like, man,
nice.
I love it.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Obviously, good after I moved out of there.
Yeah, you had taken off for LA.
I had taken flight. Yep. $500 in my pocket, whatever could fit in my fucking Saturn.
Your white Saturn.
And then gave away or sold most everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had a hell of a bash. Your going away party was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
From what I remember of it.
Did you guys hear the new Bandmate song co-written with Mike Edzinger of Incubus? It's all in English.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know they were doing something with Mike.
No, I have not.
Check that out.
I hear they're also doing something with The Warning. I don't know if that's a rumor. I don't know if that's true. I don't mind if it's in English or not. I still love that band.
Oh, yeah. So good. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. What's Incubus up to? Are they doing anything these days? I haven't heard anything out of them in a while.
Who?
Incubus.
What's on now? Well, obviously they just did something.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, maybe he's producing, though, or something. I don't know. But I'll look into it for sure. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, we'll do that on Tune Inch next week. Mm-hmm. Because this week's already
booked up.
Uh-huh. All right. Totally. All right, man. Well, I think we're going to call it an evening here.
Yeah, we're just shooting the bull. We didn't have much going on tonight.
Not much going on, but we wanted to come and do a live stream because we haven't seen you guys live for
Yeah,
a few weeks. So
we had to make sure Raj was hanging in there, man.
yeah,
Check
we
on
made
Raj.
to check on Raj, see how he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, gave it the old college try.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, right on. What do you got to say, Jason, as we wrap up today?
Well, just stay tuned, everybody. We're let's see. Hold on. Let's see. He says it's a one-off with Incubus, and they did one show opening for them in Japan. They're also doing a show with The Warning, and I would assume they're going to do a song as well. Badass, man! I can't wait to check that out. Oh yeah, Warning's so good.
Yeah,
too.
that'll blow up the internet, man. Just
no doubt. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to get The Warning on the show too. God, that'd be great.
Oh hell yeah! Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just everybody stay tuned. We're our little old channels, growing slowly but surely, man. The guests are getting a little bit better,
Absolutely.
all the time. So, all right, Motley 22 crew, be good, man. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, you guys, and yeah. So go buy local music, go see local music, but most of all,
you know what to do. Keep listening.
There you go.
And watching us.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do that. 7 days a week. We're here.